Hi there! Lately I've seen lots of folded paper stars in my social media feeds, so I caught the bug and felt that I too wanted to make my own star, but with my own design. And while I was at it, I thought, why not share my star with others? So I made the pattern into a downloadable PDF, as well as this tutorial, so you know what to do after you've printed the PDF. I will give you the link to the download at the end of this video. Before we get to the star I designed, however, I thought I'd quickly run through the basic principle for how you fold a star of this type. In my pattern, there are lines to follow when you fold, but you can easily fold a star like this from any paper without any printed lines. So I just want to make sure you understand the principle and that you can make a star of your own even if you don't download my star. You start off with a square of paper. The side of the square will determine the length of the spokes. Fold the square in half on the diagonal. Open the fold and fold in the two opposite corners to the midline. Think paper airplane. Fold up the bottom triangle. Fold in the two lower corners to the midline. Open up the folds you just made. Apply glue to the square-shaped flap and press down the corners again. Open up your first spoke like this and make 4 more. This is the basic principle for folding the spokes. I will show you how to assemble the star a little later in the video after I've made 5 spokes with my own printouts. To make my star, follow the link I've provided at the end of this video and print out the 3 pages in the PDF onto A4 copy paper and cut out the 5 pieces. You will notice there are lines to follow when you fold the paper pieces. Fold and glue all 5 pieces following the same method that I just showed you. When all 5 spokes are folded and glued, it's time to assemble them into a 5-pointed star. First you need to flatten all the spokes sideways. Apply glue to the small triangle-shaped area on the first spoke. That is the corner that you last folded in and glued to the square flap. On my star, this area is white. Take the next spoke and glue it onto the first spoke. Make sure all the edges are aligned. Repeat this with the rest of the spokes and let the glue dry before you continue. When the glue is dry, apply glue to the final triangle-shaped area. Open up the star like a fan and glue the first and the last spokes together. And there you have it! Attach some string to your star if you want it to hang freely, or stand it on a shelf or tabletop. I hope you'll have a go with this little project and report back to me how it went. And remember that you can always print the pieces on colored paper if you don't want your star to be black and white. And you can even make it with more spokes if you want. Just print out a few extra pieces to make 7 or 9 spokes. This QR code will take you to the downloadable PDF. Have fun and thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more star and space-inspired content. Bye for now!